Hello, welcome to Chip Off the Old Block Toys. I'm Jeff here, and today is the review of the LEGO Ideas Treehouse. Officially, it's LEGO set 21318, and I'm a little slow on this. It was released in 2019, so almost 3 years ago, but hey, I got it, and I'm glad I got it. I'll tell you a story in a minute how I got it. Let's start off with creativity. So, when it comes to creativity, this is definitely a 10. There is so much to this treehouse, and for being $200, I mean, wow, they packed a lot in here. I mean, you've got a picnic table here with a sack, you've got a candlestick, you've got a bottle, a glass, a dish here, you got 3 chairs, you've got pumpkins here, you've got a fireplace with sticks, you've got the cauldron, you've got a little bit of a river creek thing going here. You got some plant life. You've got some mushrooms here. You've got a tree swing. You've got this little crane thing here. And it actually does work. And you've got this really cool, like kind of cobblestone a little bit. Stepping stones to get to the stairs. And once you get on the stairs, there's a couple of these tiles that are decorated with a wood pattern with nails. I think it's pretty cool. I actually think it'd be cool if they did the whole thing that way, but it probably would have been more expensive, so you know, it's all right. And once you get here, you've got a tree house or a little birdhouse here, and you've got a branch that was cut off right here, this little round thing here with printed brick. And then you got these 3 modules. I can't really open them up because once you put these things in here, it's really hard to open it, and I apologize for that. Well, you know what, I could probably take them off because they do separate. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. We'll start with this modular here. So for creativity, and oh, yeah, that's right. This thing's connected. So for creativity, like I said, it's a 10. And it looks like I'm doing more damage than I am good here. So let me see what I can do here. Okay, here we go. So on this one here, you've got, like I said, the crane here. And you got the roofs come off. And this one here is very fancy. I mean, when have you ever seen a tree house that's got a bathtub in it? And a toilet, but you know, hey, this one does, so more power to them. Has the door here, and it's got a little sink here, and it's got a light on the outside. I'm not going to put this back together until I end the video. And then we've got, let's do this one here because this one's pretty easy to get to. And if it will cooperate, I will separate it. Ooh, it does not want to cooperate. Okay, so let's start with this. So this modular here has a bigger bed. It has a cuckoo clock in it, and I'm just destroying everything. A pair of binoculars, a letter, a hat rack, a little dresser, ink with a feather, and a ship in the bottle, which is a representation of the LEGO ship in the bottle set, which they've done with some other ones too. In Assembly Square, they had the tile, which is the original modular of the corner cafe. They've done that throughout, so it's pretty cool when they do it though. And the last modular, if it'll cooperate, because I ain't trying to tear this up. There we go. The last modular has this really cool telescope for stargazing, which is really cool, being in a treehouse. And then it's got, this just fell out, but it had a book here next to this bunk bed. It's got a bunk bed for 2 kids, which there are 2 kids in this set, so that's cool. It does have some dressers in here. It's got a pair of binoculars. It's got a flower with a thing around it, kind of like Beauty and the Beast, but it's probably not supposed to be that. But anyway, it's got so much to this thing. I mean, just look at this. And another thing about the creativity is you may have noticed it has some extra pieces here. these different colors right here. In the instructions, they tell you to do, you know, either the greens or the other color, the fall colors. One of my subscribers in the live stream when I was building it suggested that he wanted to see that we mix the colors. So I tried to do a good mix of the colors, make it look like it's turning over, but hasn't quite turned over all the way. So for creativity, like I said, it's a 10. Let's do the evaluation for value. This set retails for $199, and it has 3,036 pieces, which is 6.6 cents per piece. And as you guys know, I like to see it at 10 or less. So this is well below the 10. So definitely the value is a 10. And also, if you look at what you're getting a lot of extra pieces here that you can use otherwise. And plus you got 4 minifigures. And you look at the modulars and all the things you can do with it. I mean, it's definitely a 10. And playability is also a 10. Like I said, you've got all this stuff you can, in this set you can play with. The swing, the little miniature crane. You got the creek. You got the picnic table, all that stuff. You got a lot here you can do. And for ease of build, I'm going to give it a 9. And how ease of build works is if I give it a 1, it's the hardest build ever. If it's a 10, it's the easiest build ever. And it wasn't a very hard build. There was a little bit of trickiness with the trunk here. That's why I'm giving it a 9. But as far as putting it together, it wasn't that bad at all. And now I'll tell you a story of how I got this. So this has been out of stock on Lego set website for a while. And I've been wanting to get it, just never had the funds to get it. Well, I was at Barnes & Noble's, of all places, and I knew they sold Legos, but I kind of forgot because I don't go there for Legos. In fact, I don't go there hardly at all. And when I was there, they had the box there, and they had a security device on it, and it was, you know, those black straps that go each way, and it was so tight that it cut through the box, you know, on all sides, that it touched it. And you know, I went to the manager and I asked, I said, you know, would you mind marking this down a little bit? This box is pretty damaged. And he's like, no, I can't do that. And I says, well, I said, you do realize that they're not making this anymore. It's about ready to go out of production forever, and you guys are holding on to a damaged one. Do you really, you know, really want it? And he's like, well, okay, I'll give you 10% off, which, you know, I mean, that puts it down to 180, right? And then because I have, or I should say my wife has, the Barnes & Noble's 10% off thing for being a member, I got another 10% off. So I got this for $160 out of the $200 that it should be. So even better value than what I was telling you to begin with. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you like this video and like seeing me build it, there's the live streams. I think there was 5, maybe 6 of them, and we did them in about 45 minutes to an hour segments. Please go back and watch them if you like. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. And if you're on Rumble, give it a rumble. If you're on YouTube, please give it a like. I'd appreciate it. Turn on comments and all notifications. And also, if you want to support the channel, please share a link to this video or any of my other videos on other social media platforms. Help me get the word out, because I cannot afford a marketing department. And I would greatly appreciate that. And another way you can help me out is by watching some of my older videos. I have quite a few now, over 400. So if you got just a few minutes up to an hour, hit one of my videos. I'm sure I've got something you'd like to see. All right, guys, be safe out there, be good to each other, and I'll catch you on my next video.